Was this if you needed help leveling up your character, or if you had any questions about
Oh. Well, I don't know how to do it, so I could probably use the help.
it?
You got
On
your
your
D&D Beyond character sheet up?
yeah, that's the first step.
Let me know when you've got it in front of you.
While Morgan is able to walk you through real
Okay.
quick, I'm gonna grab the food real fast.
I need to read out. Okay, I have it open.
Fantastic. You'll see in the top corner a little hammer and anvil. Click that button there.
Okay.
Do you want to take your second level in the same class you have your first level in?
Yes.
Fantastic. Then right near the middle of your screen, there should be a little level drop-down tab. Set it from 1 to 2.
My gosh! I'm level 2.
Now, if you, depending on your class, if you scroll down a little, you might have some new choices or features being listed. Once you're all done and dusted there, you can just hit the Go to Character Sheet button, which is to the right of the What's Next thing, because you won't need to update your background species or anything else. And then you'll have your new level 2 character in front of you.
I can shift it to an animal.
Amazing.
What do I do? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Just the
Oh,
if
go to the
you might
what's
have to
next.
pick new spells if there's level 2 druid. Do you get any extra prepared spells? You should at least have an extra first level slot, which will be nice to use. But yeah, if you just hit the little go to character sheet button that's past the what next, it'll take you back now that you're done.
Okay, I'm back.
You might need to pick or you might get to pick or prepare an extra spell. Let's see. No new cantrips. Oh yeah, you will pick your druid circle at level 2. So make sure to pick that. Did you like scroll down and make your choices?
Is that in the edit thing again?
Yeah. So when you're editing your character, now that you've picked level 2 druid, scroll down in that same class features tab. And down at the bottom, is there like a druid
Available at
circle
higher.
choices drop down little tab?
Druid. I see core druid traits.
Hi, stream.
No,
How are you?
2024 might
primal,
We
make it
are
wait until level
wild
3.
shape,
a
and
little
wild
late in
companion
starting, but
mode.
Oh,
we're going to
if you're a
getting going
2024
here in just a
druid,
sec.
then yes, you will pick your circle at 3rd level and not 2nd.
We are down 2 players
Okay.
tonight, but
So yeah, don't sweat it.
shouldn't be a problem.
It's a little weird to get wild shape and not have your circle, but
I mean, every class in 2024 gets their specialization at 3rd level instead of somewhere between 1st and 3rd. It's simpler, it's less complicated. It's
also a pain in the butt in my opinion.
why?
I don't know, I just feel like certain classes where like things are innate to a character, it would be weird that like you have to wait till level 3 to choose that, like sorcerer or rogue or paladin, like, things like that, where like I feel like stuff like that would have, while building the character, you would assume that you knew what subclass you would want to be.
Now, you named sorcerer, rogue, and paladin. Rogues and paladins have always gotten their subclass at 3rd level. Sorcerers, I agree
Huh.
with you.
Well, that's because those are really the only classes. I haven't really played fighter or barbarian or any of
Fighter
the
and
other
barbarian
ones.
have always been at 3rd level as well.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Warlocks are
I
fun because
disagree.
Yeah, you're good.
I was just I disagree with the paladin one. I feel like that should have always been 1st level because I think it's silly to choose your oath at 3rd level.
Yes, it's quite silly. It's almost like, and hear me out, gang, there are some games that might make more sense or feel better to play than Hasbro's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, but I'm so used to this. I'm not great with learning new things.
You literally already learned a new thing. D&D 24 is a different rule set than D&D 5.
What are you yelling
Yeah.
at?
Oh god, that was my cat.
Yes, that's your cat.
Yelling at the world.
So in D&D 2024, as a 2nd level druid, you do have to declare your known forms. So you are going to need to look into the beast options to note
Okay.
which 4 druid forms you know, dear Eliora.
And if you need time at any point, like outside the session, to go over like how that works when you wild shape and things, you can always just let me know and I can help you.
Okay.
You can also replace one of your forms every time you long rest, so you don't need to get too stressed about locking yourself into something.
Okay.
When you're learning any new class, like whether you're a new player or you're somebody who played forever but you're playing outside of what you feel comfortable in, it's a lot of information for each subclass. So depending on where you want to go or what seems interesting to you is how you decide on what it is that you would like to be in terms of choosing. Some people like to go in knowing what combinations they sound good or play well together. But that doesn't mean necessarily that's what you have to do.
Okay.
Oh, I can change the rotation. I don't like that. Awesome. Okay. Well, who would like to start us with our recap from last week? Not everybody at once.
I have a recap, or I have an inspiration. So and I also recapped last week. So I was giving other people the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can attempt to recap.
Yes, do it.
Trying to remember everything that we did.
Like as long
did
as you
we-
do
we
like something
arrived-
like a 60-40 with the group help, you'll get the inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, we split up and
we
looked
arrived-
for clues.
Oh no, yeah. So the session started with us splitting up looking for clues. What did we? The morgue team, because I refuse to call it the B team. We went
B
to
team.
the morgue. We went to and we found decapitated bodies and something about some sort of anomaly that was like invading people's bodies and possibly stealing their faces or something, or heads or something like that. while that was going on, Ramiel and the brothers were all up in, I forgot where you guys were, but it was the top floor. And they heard a very scary voice. They also saw a shadow run into a room that didn't exist. And then I think they were gonna. I think after. Oh, they kept trying to turn the computer back on, and it was warning. The voice was warning them to stop doing that, or it'd have to find out what they were. Um, and then they were coming down to check engineering, I believe, or it was one of the rooms that's like uh offline or something like that. I couldn't remember which one specifically. Uh and then we went to the cryo chamber. Our team went to the cryo chamber and we saw there's only one body in it, and it was the computer screen was like rotating through a bunch of different names. And the vitals were all kind of crazy. We kept hearing tapping and scratching in the walls. I think we found another logbook or something in there. And our working theory is that whatever this creature is possibly that creature in the cryo chamber that is stealing people's identities, and that's why it can't decide whose name it belongs to. And then we decided we were going to meet back up with the rest of the team and head towards the stairwell. And as we started to, we were interrupted by that same voice, which I don't remember exactly what it said, the last thing it said to us, but it was very ominous and scary. And that's about all I can remember.
That's marvelous.
That's pretty much it. That's the gist of it. For sure. Um. Wolf is also giving you a thumbs up while also writing things
Thank you,
down.
Wolf.
um. Basically, yeah, that's pretty much where we were. That's correct. Ramiel, the last thing that was said was this thing, whatever it may be, whether it's organic or android, we have no idea. Whether we don't know its origin or it's here, really, but it did use Aaron's full government name and called him out.
Oh, yes.
To which Aaron, for some reason, had zero reaction to that. Whereas, like, if that were me, I'd probably be shitting myself. That's just me though. I don't know. Because there was no other explanation as to how or why this thing knows who he is. I again don't believe that he ever even introduced himself full name to even you all. So that's a little spooky.
And do
But
any of us, or I guess
His hell mom.
none of us recognized Aaron's title or name or whatever, right?
no, not at all.
Okay.
I mean, I wish he was here because then I would ask him, but I don't believe that he ever told you guys directly in game that he was where he's from.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think that anytime he was ever asked, Aaron
he said
would,
he was born in the hells. That's what he
He
told
did
us.
say that.
he did tell you
like the
that.
session before.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did say
Yeah.
that to us.
He said he was from hell. And I asked if that was metaphorical or literal, and I believe he said literal.
That's correct.
Okay, so that was in game. All right, I do remember it. I couldn't remember if it was in game or not. That would make sense. Which is still kind of surprising that he would even allow you all to know that information. But considering whatever mysterious crusade that he's on, I 50-50 on if I even know what that is. So now we are in. Well, you guys. Sorry, I can hear Blue Jay dying from down the hall. Part of us are on our way to group up, coming down the stairs. Fine, let me die. And then the other part of us are patiently waiting. Um, in our patiently waiting, you guys haven't really heard anything off-putting for yourselves. There have been, you know, creepy things going on, but I wouldn't necessarily say it was anything to be worried or cautious about. Um, Nothing. There haven't really been voices in your own heads that would be concerning at this time. Oh, I moved things. Hold on.
After the voice talked to us, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it at the current moment it doesn't feel necessarily like they're I guess what's the right word? Like in two places at once. But it does feel like there is like a part of them that is like waiting for you. Like you guys can feel that anticipation that whatever is in this building is actively watching and like hunting. Let me find what I did with the notes I'm currently looking for. Ah,
We should circle up the
Really?
wagon, eh?
Yeah, Demi, yeah, I'm not really feeling happy feelings.
Right. Um, everyone else, we appear to be being hunted by some creature lingering off in the distance. Um, should should the hunt be made manifest, I feel we'd all be most welcome in one another's company. What say we all do any further exploring together, or just sort of regroup on the way out?
Um, if I remember correctly, last session, Nox was kind of tweaking, and I think all the brothers were having kind of a weird, spontaneous moment all together. If I remember correctly, at the end of last session, am I correct?
I don't remember such a thing. I remember me being perfectly sane.
I
You can't play
remember
games like this
Nox.
when it's been a week. You're gonna fuck with everyone's brains.
You can't mess with the note taker. That's the let's.
Yeah, well,
um,
there was a guy a long time ago that the Earth was flat, and everybody believed that. And then one guy came along and said it wasn't, and then they all hung him
okay.
for it.
Sorry, Wolf corrected me. Val was fine. The other two were tweaking. Well, Aaron was silently tweaking mentally. Maybe, who knows? Nox was having some kind of episode. Um, I think at some point while I think yeah, Nox was having whatever he would like to define this reaction as. Um, Ramio and I assume the group probably would have stopped in the stairwell at some point, probably like an extra floor down. What floor were we on? We were on the 6th floor. Um, are you okay? Ramio will look to Nox.
I'm fine. I'm
Mm,
fine. There's things here. I'm fine. Who said that?
Are you saying that to let yourself feel like you're fine, or are you trying to assure me that you are fine? Because I can tell you it's not working for me, so
Everything's fine.
hmm. I Ramio would at this point page back. As fun as an adventure would be separated, I am now a bit more cautious about the people I am in company with, so I semi agree with the idea of meeting up. And we are maybe another floor down.
ETA 5 minutes. Yeah, I think we're at floor down.
That was okay.
So we should just wait till y'all get down here.
Or
Meet
you
us
can meet
halfway,
us
you lazy
midway.
dogs. Oh.
Well, I thought I didn't know if we were trying to leave or we just kind of keep poking the bear.
The brain in my head tells me to leave, but if people want to keep poking the aforementioned bear,
But
we can.
the heart says to keep poking.
No, the heart says it's scared of whatever was taking over people's bodies.
Well, I
Why
think
don't
we
we
found
just
the thing that possibly is
okay?
taking over people's bodies, and it seems contained. So
No,
Seems. Why don't you
definitely
just
not
kill it?
contained.
It seemed very
It's
far from contained.
it's out and about.
is it
If
not
we're
the thing
going,
I say we draw
in
it
the
out.
cryo?
no, whatever's
Yep.
Oh,
after us is loose.
if
Oh,
that's
if we got a
true,
big enough gun.
And it is.
if that's true, then should we let the person in the cryo tube thing out?
I don't think there's I mean, we can, but I think it's just gonna be a corpse with no head.
Why would they put
Hmm.
a headless corpse in cryo instead of the morgue?
Reserving it for later use.
The morgue has coolers and freezers.
Or at
Yeah, if
least
we're
let you
still in the
store it a longer
cryostasis
time.
chamber, is there like a label or anything on the occupied pod?
I think it
Dungeon
was
Master?
just like a bunch of names.
I guess we'll
As
never know.
far as the like the nameplate, the digital nameplate that was on the cryostasis chamber, it was flickering through a bunch of different names, as well as like dates and times and vitals, and it never fully settles on either a name of a person, or b the status of the person inside.
But there's just one occupied pod?
Yes.
So the person in the pod could be any one of those names and statuses, right?
Correct.
So
When you
why don't
guys
we
had
just
found
unfreeze that person?
You're not here.
I am talking through the comms. Hello.
So is Ironjaw just here listening to us contemplate whether or not we want to open this thing?
Ironjaw's down the hall, kind of like in between, like standing outside of where the cryostasis chamber is, but also like aiming his blaster down the hall as well toward where you guys had come from originally. Trying to like see if there's any way to like find where this thing is coming from or where it keeps going. He's basically on like red alert.
Yeah, if it If there's an easy way to open the pod, Dahlia will do so. Big
Should we,
unfreeze, big thaw button she can just slam her little fist into.
should we wait until everybody is together?
I don't think they're
In
going
case
to
it-
come to us. We are above them, and we're all going to be working our way down.
That's correct. I'm just gonna talk into the comms. Hey, we're gonna unfreeze this thing, so if you start hearing screaming, come in this direction.
So don't go into that direction.
Don't
Understood.
go into that.
Head back to the ship. What kind of? You guys are gonna do something where you unfreeze something without the rest of the group and then tell us to come
You
help
were the one that
sounds
said, "Why
stupid.
don't we unfreeze it?"
Yes,
Touch.
when the rest of us are together.
We also said get your lazy bums to us.
Yeah, what happened with meeting halfway?
Well,
Yeah, the
Plans never
information that
meet
was
plans
halfway.
changed.
found on the cryostasis
Plans
chamber
changed.
itself was that the cryo had failed because the subjects didn't appear to experience time linearly. That was for the current occupant. In the same files that you guys were able to find, Abdalia, I believe you found them. There was some medical data that was showing that the staff had attempted to hide from it by stopping themselves. But unfortunately, as found in the morgue, it still found them.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll meet halfway and then double back to push this button, even though it's right here. That's fine.
You
Let's
can
get
do whatever you
jogging.
want. You are all independent people. I'm just saying, if something goes to attack you, I'm not coming to you.
But if you're already here when it starts to attack us, that's different.
Use you as a distraction and then leave, yes. What part are we not understanding?
So you're not going to help either way, in which case, yeah, let's just push this button. I do so. I'm getting discouraging feedback from the comms. I push the button.
I have my gun
So-
already drawn.
You press the button, and instantly there's a hissing sound as the pressure releases, and the temperature of the room begins to rapidly change.
It's not good.
Somewhere in between deathly cold, and as the air begins to chill, it kind of creates like this almost like frozen space and time.
Come back. Sorry.
Inside, as the frost begins to dissipate, at first glance, what is inside looks relatively humanoid. And you can tell that they're suspended in like this pale blue frost. But something feels a little weird about this particular body. Damn, that is a crazy thing to write in there, Val. To say but not say.
What did I ever do to Val?
Damn. So there is a body inside.
Does it have a head?
It does.
Is it the same species of alien that we saw in the morgue?
No.
What's it look like?
So, the body itself. Sorry, my stomach just made a really funny sound. try to see if I can give you like I wrote it down here, but this was like last week, so give me 1 second to find it. So you can see them kind of in a like what I guess what would have been if it was preserved a little bit better, a long like lab coat. They're on the taller side, very like long limbed. Uh their torso isn't necessarily it's long, like elongated. However, it doesn't feel like it's necessarily in proportion to how long the limbs itself are, and it's kind of slightly contorted inside this pod as it was meant to fit and yet not meant to fit. Almost like these cryopods was not necessarily for this type of creature. The body is like suspended upright, and the head is like slightly like bowed as though like it was frozen like mid thought rather than like mid sleep. The skin is very pale. It's not like white, but like kind of like the washed out kind of color that you would presume to be on somebody who was frozen. Um, there's like very faint like veins beneath the surface that kind of glow with like a little bit of like a blue light that pulses. It's very irregular. Kind of like it's trying to flow, but it's very inconsistent. Um, the eyes are closed, obviously. The nose and the mouth are kind of they they honestly it feels like they're moving like very very slowly every time you blink, and you're just kind of looking at it sideways. But you can't actually tell like if they are moving or if that's just you guys slowly going crazy. They have very long oval shaped eyes in like a vertical fashion. Very elongated face with very small mouth. Small mouth.
Are the vitals on the cryo tube changing at all, or is it just turned off because it's open?
As the pod itself opens, the screen itself kind of whites out. It doesn't show anything at this
Okay.
point.
Do they seem to be breathing?
Um, very, very faintly. You would need kind of like a hard check to really determine whether or not they are.
Are you present, friend?
Booker will poke the alien.
That's crazy.
Rise and shine.
Oh,
There
let me check
is
for a
no
pulse.
response.
Maybe you could at least
Okay.
tell us what creepy thing was here killing people. That's where the
I
shine.
mean, look, if this creature isn't experiencing linear time, then there's every chance that they're simply not present to answer. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't. Are any of you. Are any of you strong? In a sort of hefting sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you
I don't
really?
know if we should.
So kind as to do the honors.
I have +0 in strength, so
Look, there are too many flaws for Aquamarine to carry this figure down.
I mean,
One
you
of
guys
you will.
could investigate the status of this creature inside the pod. whether that be it's living or not living, or
You know what?
how it's in this thing if it wasn't originally affixed for it.
Eliora
Yes.
said she was gonna check for a pulse.
Sure.
Yes.
Actually, while you do that, I bet we're on the same floor as the trauma ward. I bet there are gurneys there that would let us wheel this figure about much easier than having to carry them to our ship,
wanna go
which we would
for one?
presumably want to do.
Let's send Ironjaw to go find one.
Yeah.
Be our errand boy.
This man comes back into the room with his blaster pointing at this guy and is like, "What the hell did you guys do? We were not supposed to be touching anything."
We found a new
There's-
friend.
Anja, we broke that rule a while ago. I don't know what to tell you.
And what do you guys expect us to do? Bring that aboard the ship? Because that's not going to happen.
Why not?
Can't we lock it in a room just in case it's like bad?
Lock it in
Does
a
it pay
room.
taxes?
We
Yeah,
don't even
don't
know
they have,
who
like-
that is or where it belongs to.
Well, it was in this
We-
pod, so it belonged to this
We
pod
know
at one
that
point.
it's incapacitated on a ship with a hunting monster. It's not going to stay that way for long.
But that seems like a him problem. That does not seem like a us problem.
Don't have to be mean in space.
But we also don't have to harbor people who may or may not be fugitives or trying to kill
Could
us.
be why would there? Who's trying to kill you that you suspect you'd find cryogenically frozen outside of linear time?
Listen, all
That
I'm
match
saying
the description of many folk going after you.
is there's not a whole lot of abandoned space stations that you find that aren't harboring something they weren't supposed to be touching.
Yeah, that's
Anja,
this
I don't know
spooky
what to
entity.
tell you. But you're already harboring fugitives.
Not a fugitive.
So I don't
Uh,
you're already harboring people who are hunted. So
Bro
I
really
think
said,
the
"All right, who's
risk
the
versus-
fugitive?"
I think the risk versus reward of saving someone's life or getting answers about what happened here to make sure it doesn't happen somewhere else is worth it.
And you think somehow that's supposed to be our problem?
I think we
Uh,
can make anything our problem that we so choose. It wasn't our problem until we came here, but the moment those of us with, beating hearts in our chest saw a incapacitated person in danger of being head spiked, yes, I think it became our problem.
Angela, can I ask you a question? Why did the captain even allow us to step aboard this thing?
Well, there's a number of reasons she could have agreed to it.
Because if the reason was finding answers, what better way to find answers than from a witness?
Is morbid curiosity one of those reasons?
Well, I mean, isn't that anybody's reason to go investigate something they probably shouldn't touch?
Generally.
Yeah, I mean,
That same curiosity makes me want to make sure that this person doesn't die on this ship.
we also kind of broke the no touching rule as soon as we touched the door because we touched the door to get in here.
got him.
I will help Eliora perform a cursory examination.
Okay.
Should I?
So go ahead and make your medicine check with advantage, space Dr. Mage.
What do I do with advantage?
You'd roll
Just
twice.
roll your medicine check twice and take the higher of the two results.
Oh, okay. 18 or 7. I think the 18 is a little bit better.
No, you sure the 7 wasn't it?
Hmm. Sometimes 7 is enough.
But in this case, we'll probably go with the 18. Okay, yeah, with this with the 7. With the 18, you can tell very faintly that this creature is breathing, but it's very slow and very quiet. There is not necessarily like a pulse, but it's there. It's very sporadic. It's very faint. Sometimes it's one after another second and one after another minute. It's very erratic, but it is pulsing. It's not dead, but it is also not necessarily asleep. Going through a routine medical check here for you, Eliora. You check to see if it's got any kind of like rapid eye movement or anything like that, or at least some kind of dilation. There isn't. It's almost like even though the pod is open, this creature is almost still frozen, almost like in time. Like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Same.
Damn, I missed chat for 1 second and I don't know what happened, and all I see is they're bullying me. Just so you know, anything you
It's
write in chat, stream can see, so you'll be caught in
outside of it.
4K.
All as well. Right. So this fellow is not really with us at the moment. As I said, not really in the swing of linear time, which, while whatever unraveling that needs later, for now, it means that this creature is vulnerable.
This one is, yeah, not the other one.
No, very much not the other one, which is why we need to get this one away from the other one.
Really, really makes me think that I need to. We're gonna need to just blow this whole place up. This whole thing gone.
What? What? That's a jump.
I'm a woman of solutions.
To what? There's
Whatever
something
is
in the
stalking
vents.
through the
Blow
floors.
up the
Survival.
space
Alleviating
station.
threats. Yeah.
Every single threat that is here. We don't even know if there's
Which
more
is
than one
to
of these
say,
things so far.
we also don't know if there are other living people here. Maybe conked out of time a bit.
I get that feeling that they're not.
But you get
I
a
think that was the
separate
only
feeling
one.
that there are more threats.
I get a very heavy feeling that there are more threats. It's been way too quiet.
I'm sorry to say, but I'm kind of with the soldier trained Owlin on that one.
If we're
I
going,
don't
This
even know where they found the thing they had. I don't want to know what the thing they had is, but I feel like we're still gonna end up finding that out at some point. And when we do, I just hope, I really, really hope that Ironjaw has a bigger gun.
Are we really trying to take this thing with us?
yes.
It would seem, unfortunately, yes.
Why is it unfortunate to save a psychic time traveler creature's life?
Maybe they have information that we need about the treasure. Maybe they
Be a
know
poor,
something.
miserable bastard, the last alive on a space station with a monster. There doesn't need to be anything beyond that.
A
Were
monster
you
we haven't
left
even
behind?
figured out yet. What if it's already inside of the body?
this
That's why I say
this
we lock him in the room.
this alien
That
we
has
don't
no
I
vents.
wouldn't know the species of it or like anything about its species, would I?
Not likely, no.
Okay.
Have you all made your way here yet? Surely
I
it's
have no
been
clue.
about enough time. We've been squinting at this time displaced fellow for
We
a
were waiting
while.
halfway for you guys. What are you talking about?
If we're not
You
there
better not
halfway,
have.
keep going the rest of the way.
No, that means you might have died.
Yeah.
You still have to come down to get out. It doesn't matter.
How
We
do
could
you know?
figure
You
out
could
how to
need to
make the
go up.
elevator work.
No, we know because you went up the you busted the elevator.
You know, some people would
Busted.
consider
It
the
wasn't
third floor
us.
being the halfway
Was not
point.
me.
Halfway of where they started, not where we all started. um, yeah, I don't know. Are we downstairs, God?
Yeah, probably by this time you guys would have been made your way down successfully. Upon arriving, you guys are literally walking into these guys staring at a creepy looking alien inside of a pod. I don't know what your reactions to that would be.
Okay, did we kill the thing?
No.
No,
It
we're
has
not.
posed no threat to us. So no, we have not
Okay,
killed it.
wouldn't now be the best time to do so?
This
We
Before
don't
it can
know
get to
that
creature
the
is
it's
top?
any
no
sort of threat.
Do you just stumble across sleeping people and think, ah, yes, the best time to kill them? Better get to it.
You never know.
Oh, sometimes.
You could.
That's a conversation for a different time.
Okay, so what are you going to do with it then?
They want to
Rescue
bring it
it.
with us, so
Why?
Because it's the last living entity on this weird ship.
And it's a witness to what happened here.
How can we even be sure of that, though? Like, let me think about this for a second. What if that thing wakes up and it's working for whatever the hell's stalking around out here?
Then
That
it
is a
will
fair
wake
point.
up strapped to a gurney, surrounded by us, and will quickly be ventilated.
And we still want to bring this onto the ship with us?
Nothing has changed.
I mean,
yes.
unless we can find a way to wake him up now.
Has anyone
But I
tried
don't know.
hitting it?
I
Tried
could
what?
try.
Hitting it?
Crazy.
Hitting it? No,
Yeah.
let's not do that.
Can I
Just
take
like
a good look
quick
at him?
slap.
Is there any Narcan?
Or that.
Anybody have
Is there any
smelling
bleach?
salts?
Yeah.
Anything really strongly scented that would put some hair on your chest if you sniffed it.
You guys were in this medical area the whole time. You didn't find anything?
We were in the middle of a moral discussion of what to do with the body. We hadn't had time to look around.
I'll look for something. See if I can
It's
find
been
I'll
like
look for
anything.
something too.
an hour.
What if we put a lighter
There was a
under
lot
his
of
hand?
talking.
No, I see that.
Let's try
What
to
if we
not
dip
injure
his
him
hand in
first.
warm water?
And he pees himself.
Can
Then
I
we
check
all
this
point
Let's
guy
find
out?
some
and laugh.
Is
whipped
there
cream.
something hiding under the surface here? Is he gonna like have a chest burst to come out of him?
I was literally gonna ask, what's the name of the scientist with the face hugger in Alien? That's gonna be your situation.
Can I do like some sort of like, I don't know, like check on him?
What are you checking for necessarily? Just to like look at him?
Yeah, like look at him, like check his pulse, make sure he's like I don't know, like living in quotation marks. Like he's not,
We
a dude that's like
we did
thinking.
a medicine check, and he is
I
somewhat
don't know. I
alive.
wasn't here, man. I was on
I
another
okay, okay.
floor.
I mean, you could have just
My bad, my
asked.
bad.
But if you would
Go
like to
ahead,
check
check him
yourself,
out.
you absolutely can.
I want to check him out, man.
Just give him a quick, just give him a quick slap. See if it works.
Dude, that's what I'm trying. These fucking assholes are perceptive as hell.
Just do it very quick, and then just say you got startled. You saw something.
There's a bug on his face.
That's a good one. Use it.
Now, DM, does he have any dust on him?
Dust?
Good
No, not
question.
necessarily.
I'm just gonna be looking for dust everywhere.
It's gonna pay off.
It's gonna pay off. I want to find these fuck ass robots that are cleaning this shit.
I'm like, there are weird
Yeah, I want to check for like markings and stuff. I want to look all over him.
okay, go ahead and either make me I'll let you choose. Either like an investigation or like a we'll even say like a survival check. Oh god.
Survival. Let's do that. 15.
You may roll a second time. Val has granted you advantage as he is also helping you check over this body.
14.
Ramio's really hoping
Val is
that
assisting.
Okay.
Go ahead and
there
roll with
was
advantage.
going. Have a guidance too. That's a 1d4. Because Ramio's really hoping that what you're actually going to do is slap this man.
Okay.
I take the
18.
highest number and not okay.
Not bad.
I'm checking all of his body, by the way. I'm not checking just fucking, you know, things that are not or things that are exposed.
He's
You're
not
gonna take
checking
his
Oh,
clothes
yeah.
off?
I'm taking
Hey,
his fucking
sometimes
clothes
you
off.
fucking have to. No,
No,
going
this is going in a different direction.
overall checking out this body in depth with an 18. Is this dude is this dude naked? He's not naked, no. But I mean, as far as the lab coat goes and on Alien, that's really all you need, right? These particular aliens don't exactly have nether regions, I guess I should say, for lack of better words, because we don't want to get hit with TOS. But yes, with a thorough in-depth investigation of this body, Nox, you do find like these very small but looks like very abrasive like black filaments embedded in his chest and spine. They do look like they are, I mean, they're doing something. Why they're there or not, you would not know. Or exactly what they do, you would not know just by looking at them. But they do look like they are keeping him upright.
Black filaments in his chest and back. It's like in his skin or like on his skin?
In his skin.
In his skin, okay. So it's something that was implanted or possibly driven into.
Correct. Good assessment.
Can I like can I check those out? Is it like
I mean, are you gonna try and
Hey, can we tase this guy?
Oh god.
Can we
You
start
have
up
to
his heart
slap
or something?
first.
Okay, can I
You
like give him
slap
a good
first?
slap? Not like a like a you know
A good
like
one. You
wake
have to
up.
make sure
Yeah,
he
like a
will wake up.
yeah. Not to like knock him out or anything, but like hard enough to like fucking jolt this guy awake.
We are going to slap the shit out of him, or
I'm gonna slap. I don't want to slap the shit out of him. I just want to slap him. Slap him. You know.
I'm silly.
okay, you can roll to hit.
Um. Um. Just like a strength or like a D20 or something.
Roll to hit your unarmed strike.
Unarmed strength.
Unarmed strike. Wow, our brains really are linked together.
Out of my brain.
Get out of my brain.
Huh.
A
think I
modified 20. Ow. Where exactly are you hitting him?
I mean, it's just
His
an open
face.
hand slap in the face.
Just a good old solid slap in the face. Slapping him in the face. You see his like neck like over to the side, but
Oh,
he doesn't wake up though. It's a very stiff crank too, as is still partially frozen.
now can
Huh.
we tase the shit out of this guy?
I thought we were trying the strong smell next before I
I
do
don't
the
think we
next
have
step
anything
after that
else.
one.
Well,
Yeah, can I try to
if
find
he
like bleach or anything that's a
he
strong,
wasn't dead
intense scent?
before,
Not
he
I don't
might
think
be
there's going to be
now.
any police in this particular area, but oh
Any sort
man,
of strong smelling chemical.
where's
Hold on.
Seamus and that gift he got?
Oh no!
Ah, Nightjaw, do you have ways to wake up things?
Oh, hold on, guys. I'm a silly goose. Guess who has prestidigitation?
Oh my god,
I don't know what
I'm
that
gonna
is, but you silly
prestidigitate
goose.
a fucking
You
the
said the
fart
word right.
spray.
It only took me
After
3 years.
years of bullying, you guys managed to teach her how to say it correctly. Yes.
Please
I'm
don't
so
do
proud.
it again.
What is it?
And they said light bullying needs to go away forever.
It's a fun spell. It's prestidigitation. It gives you press the.
No.
No, I can't do
keep
it
going.
slow because I'm not gonna say it right. I'm gonna I'll
Press
copy and paste the word here for you, buddy, so you can look
Thank
at the
you,
word
dude.
and figure out how to say it.
Nope, that's not a real word. You're lying to me.
It might not be a real word, but it is a real spell. um, but yes, it has multiple fun effects that it can do, and one of the things it can do is a sensory effect where you can have a harmless sensory effect such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, a faint music note, or odd odor be made. So yeah, let's press the digitation and see if we can have a super odd odor to wake this guy up.
Oh
What
my
odor do
god.
you make?
Oh boy.
Not the fart spray.
Sulfur, surely.
Yeah, what does it look like as Ramiel the plasma space elf magically exudes an odor?
Why am I an elf?
Because you're an elf, aren't you?
I not know.
You're a what's your species?
Technically
space
speaking, a
genasi.
genasi.
Technically a genasi. A genasi? You
Yeah.
mean those elemental elves?
I am not an elf. I can go to sleep. I was
Everything's an
not
elf
given
if
the
you try hard
ability.
enough. If their
I
ears are
have to
pointy
sleep.
enough.
Am
That's
I
very
an
true.
elf?
Do you
You
have
know?
pointy ears?
No, I don't have ears.
Well, there's your answer.
You know who has real big, huge, wide, pointy ears? Our space
Who?
elf. Our plasma elf.
Is that you? Because I think you have very large pointy ears, not me.
I have very large triangular ears on top of my head, not long ones
There's a
that
point,
point
but a
out from the
triangle.
side, elf style.
I have ear
They're not elf
holes.
style. They're fluffy. Have you not been
Okay.
looking at his ears correctly?
I was thinking of the Eladrin, and not. What did you say you were?
Genasi.
Genasi. Yes, I was thinking of the Eladrin and not the Genasi. You're just a space weirdo, not a space elf.
I like your voice, Magic Man.
I like your voice, Magic Man. Righto. Man,
Space
I'm
Genie.
really trying.
There you go.
Space Genie.
Space Genie.
Space Genie.
It's not wrong.
No, fixed it. I corrected myself.
We got there.
I'm not so proud to say that I can't be wrong, but I don't make the same mistake twice.
I love that about you. The world needs
So
more
how
of
do
that.
you exude a smell, Space Genie?
And what does it smell like?
That's the most important question.
I
I
was gonna
vote
say
sulfur.
sulfur. Sulfur is probably
Yeah.
the best thing that I've got going on for me, man. Now what does it look like? I feel like it would be Ramiel kind of reaching out, and from the palm of his hand there would be a bit of like crackling, as then the smell of like sulfur kind of appears. It
I
would be like lightning crackling.
I know you said how it looks, but man, I just wish it would look like you doing the Salt Bay thing. Just like dusting him with it.
Do Dr. Pepper for a scent.
I love everyone dying in this room to the smell, and yet the creature does not wake up. He is still actively
Thank you
frozen.
for that wonderful experience.
We said a not smell. I'm doing the best that I can. Well, here's the next best that I can. And he rubs his hands together.
Oh god.
Clear.
Clear.
I would love to use jolt on this individual.
Oh god.
Unfortunate soul.
That's
Poor
Can you
bastard.
focus it on the two black things that are on his chest?
Absolutely.
there's two in his chest and one in
Nipples?
his head.
I feel like the chest would be better.
I'm working
I
as a
don't know why.
defibrillator, not something that does things with the brain. EKG? ECG? Something? I don't know.
EKG,
I
I
gotta.
believe, is the brain. ECG is your heart.
Well, you know, the two classes that I'm currently working with.
Oh, well, you know, somebody can fact check me on that, by the way. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember correctly.
Check
But
God, I think not.
ECG is echocardiogram.
okay, so I was right. I've had one of them. I don't remember which one. I was half dead when it happened.
I've had an echocardiogram. It was not fun. They separated my ribs apart. Take pictures of my heart.
Ugh.
I was half dead, so I really don't remember the experience whatsoever. I just remember getting many bills in the mail after that.
I was
Yeah, that
fully
shit's
aware.
expensive.
You were fully awake. Ugh.
Yep. Yeah.
That's my
I'm
nightmare.
fully glad that I was not fully aware.
I felt every waking moment as I involuntarily cried.
Ugh.
They did a lot of tests on me that night, and it took 10 hours of testing actually, and I have very little memory of every moment over the course of that 10 hours. All I do remember is that at the end of the 10 hours, they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we figured out what's wrong. Um, we had to call the surgeon, and they're not here because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So, surprise, you're having surgery in the morning at like 7 a.m." And I was like, okay.
Jeez.
Whatever you guys say, I don't know what's
You've
going
got
on
to help
anymore.
me.
That was a time. Everything else after that was like a fever dream because I couldn't sleep, and at that point I hadn't slept in about 36 hours. And I was on lots of medication, so I don't know what was going on. Lots of morphine. Morphine and steroids. No idea what the hell was going on.
Morphine's
Um,
so good.
I mean, it arguably didn't do a lot. It did keep me in a very barely cognizant state so that I couldn't feel anything, but it didn't actually do anything to me in terms of what it was supposed to do, which was mitigate the pain. But,
I've been on morphine 3 times and I've enjoyed every single time.
now when they hit me with that steroid, I went into outer space and then my body became a noodle. Which was great because that was the first time it had stopped feeling like I was shoved in a freaking too tight pipe for the last like 4 days.
Noodle
I know
God
what that
confirmed.
feels right. Am I right, boys?
So 21 to hit on the jolt is absolutely crazy. Please roll the damage on that.
That is excessive.
Does Romeo get advantage because this person is prone?
God, unfortunately.
Oh boy, you want me to roll with
Oh, no,
advantage?
he's gonna die.
I love us
I just wanna
trying to
see how high
save
that
this
number could
man,
go.
and yet we're like also slowly killing him with like punching him in the
It's
face and
okay.
just zapping him to death.
It was
I'm
a
glad that
slap.
this was my one. Um,
It was
we're
open
looking at a
handed.
solid 5 lightning damage.
Where are you zapping him? Is it
Uh,
controlled or is it just his entire body?
it's definitely in the black metal or the black bits at his chest because that's what I was told to aim for by knocked. Hello, star sign. The Earth says hello.
I love the way that I wrote, "This is where things go beautifully wrong." Let me see if I can like describe this.
That's not good.
We have a medic, but we're just gonna continue testing whatever works on this guy.
They can be brought back, right? You can save them, right, medic?
The medics,
I think this particular medic works on living things. Um, well, the good news is that, well, as this shock goes through this body, it definitely jolts and convulses as it's being zapped. And the brainwaves on this guy are going absolutely sporadic. Um, the pod itself is almost kind of reacting as well, as like there is this high pressured howling noise that comes off of it. And for a brief moment as he's convulsing, the frost that is encapsulating this man uh slowly starts to separate from the body, but it doesn't like shimmy off of him. It actually starts to like fall upward, like into the air, drifting almost toward the ceiling. And as you can see, the two fragments that were placed in his chest, they begin to almost slowly start to glow, and they you hear like an audible snap, and the
So hold on. So snap and then gravity. I can't help but think of an Eminem song. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Correct?
I mean, you're having a very similar moment if you sit there in those lyrics,
Uh-huh.
yes. So
Okay.
his body
Thank you.
jerks once sharply before you see his eyes fully open. And it is both of them.
Oh, that is.
Ariel's backing away from the situation at this point.
Hey, buddy. Welcome back to the world of the living. Please don't stab us.
He does open one eye at a time, though, if that's even free here for you.
I don't think we needed that description.
I think that makes
Yeah.
it cuter.
He does have really huge eyeballs, though, like big black orbs.
Do you even speak it English?
I think he's concussed. I don't know why.
He's concussed.
So here's where things get really, really fun.
For you or
Ariana,
for us?
For you, for him.
I think for everyone. Ariana, what you see before you is a old, withered man. He is scarred and he looks exhausted. He's coughing a bit as he's trying to catch his breath, as his lungs are a bit beyond his time now. Um, and he's like trying to get out of the pod, but you can see he's like so frail that he's having a hard time trying to get out or move his legs. Um, However, Remiel, what you see is the silhouette of a man filled with stars. There, he is a void essentially. Um, you kind of almost have to do like a double take between him and Val for a second, as you're like, well, I mean, that's like the closest thing you have to something that is just a silhouetted a humanoid. Um, the stars are a little bit new, but the creature itself has no face. Um, and then Dahlia, as you look at him, he appears younger, a younger individual, probably closer to like a halfling, um, almost like a small child. They're a bit terrified and very well, visibly confused, very shaken. And Val, when you look, that this creature does not have a face at all. There, there is none. It is still some form of fashion, almost like a very delicate, very plain, very almost like Android, very similar to the design that was fit for Echo. But there's no face, which is very disturbing. And Booker, what you see is this, it's the same species that was originally seen in the pod.
I guess let's get you mobile.
It kind of turns
So
its
maybe my
head looking at
abilities.
you, trying to understand what you're saying at first. Like it doesn't, it like it hears you, but it's not sure that it's computing what you're saying.
Listen, there's something on the ship, station, whatever this is, station, I guess, that has been cutting off heads or placing them. Let's just. It's easier to talk about if we're not sitting in a room.
Can you understand us?
Do you know where you are?
Oh, no. no, no, no. This doesn't. That already happened. Um, what? What? I remember this room. Why are you here again?
We
Huh?
kind of just found the place.
And through the
Buddy,
different
we're asking
visions
you.
that you guys can see of this individual, the reactions of its body movements almost seem like almost like a little bit laggy. There's different frames of him as he moves and moves his head around the room trying to look at his surroundings.
Yeah, just lean on the side that doesn't have the wing, please.
I remember this room burning. No, no, no. Something. Ah! And he like grabs his head as he grunts and he's trying to like. Something does not feel right in his brain holder. And he
Outside of time
flinches
for a
real
little while.
fast as Ironjaw walks into the room and then begins to point his weapon at him. What the hell is
Booker will
that?
jump.
Awake, at least.
You'll kind of notice that Ironjaw's blaster is aimed a bit high. It's above what would for a lot of the rest of you be above its head, based on what you see.
Um,
Like it almost looks like he's
Ceiling
aiming
check?
at the ceiling.
Yeah, can we do a ceiling check real quick? Is something watching us right now?
Yeah, you can check the ceiling. I mean, just general looking. There's nothing up there.
How close am I to this guy?
Uh, I mean, I'm assuming you're still relatively close, but I'm sure you probably backed up a step before Ramiel's jolt.
Can I like wave my hand over his head?
You can try. There doesn't seem to be anything there when you do so above its head, from your perception. And you'll just get a ew, don't touch it from Ironjaw.
Is it like a hologram? What the fuck is he saying?
Do you know your
Do
name?
you think he's? Yeah, Dealing name.
He begins to hold his head again as he stutters and is kind of like, I, um, no, 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 no. Um, oh, no, I don't know.
Any memory at all of anything that happened here? The headless bodies in the morgue, or
Or what you are?
What, what, I- what am I? And he kind of like looks down at himself, but he is now more so visibly confused in all shapes and forms that you can see him in. His eyes kind of go wide, like, what, what am I? Where am I?
If it
spooky,
helps,
weird
we're
station?
just as confused as you are.
Just as you all are trying to converse and ease this poor soul, um, let me make a roll real fast. Do Meeny, meeny, miny. This one.
Why you're making it roll really fast? can after seeing Iron Jaw's reaction or like him looking up, can I make a I don't know if it would be a perception or an insight check, but see if everyone's eye level is at different eye levels while looking at this thing?
Sure, you can.
Would you prefer insight or perception?
Roll perception for this. If you're trying to figure out why, then you can roll insight.
And yeah, it would be catching. Not it would not be why, it would be if everyone. I'm gonna throw guidance on there.
You're gonna need all the help you can get for this
Alrighty,
project.
Roger. 25 in perception.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Neat. What is just out of curiosity, Iron Joe? What are you looking at the moment?
What the hell do you mean? What am I looking at? There's a giant fucking lizard in this goddamn room. As he like aggressively points his blaster at it.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Ariana, what are you looking at right now?
frail old man.
Hmm.
Lucky to be alive.
I am assuming everyone else is not seeing similar things.
I'm not, am I?
Dahlia, you're currently seeing still the same individual that was in the pod before, so.
Nothing new here. Are we doing all right, everybody? Is there some sort of interference going on? You said there's a big lizard. What's it doing?
What Ironjaw would describe is just, it's like, it's huge. It's just standing there. It's like surveying the room. I guess he's trying to sniff the air. That's a weird one.
And no one else in this room can see what our dear security officer is gesturing towards?
Nope, just an old man for me.
I see something similar to what Val is, but more astral.
As the body in the pod begins to like cower, there he continues to hold his head, where you can see the brief black fragment still embedded in it. And just as you guys are trying to study it for a second, or not make any sudden moves, Ramiel, you feel a presence that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up as you catch out the corner of your eye a glimpse of something off of like the chrome tray, kind of off in the corner of the room, as a voice fills the room. But only you hear this, as it's openly said, "Why have you awoken him? He was pleasantly sleeping, didn't you see?"
From whence is this voice emanating?
It's in the
I
room,
think only Ramiel can hear
but
it.
only Ramiel can hear it currently.
Carry on.
It is similar to the voice that was heard previously while they were up the stairs.
Ramiel would probably place his hands in his pockets. One to start grasping for his cards. You said that there is a item in the corner of the room, like a chrome-ish item in the corner of the room.
Yeah, it would have been just like one of the like an instrument table. It's like a little cart.
He would attempt to probably correspond in his because okay, sorry, did I hear it in like my head or was it like surround sound, but obviously only Ramiel could hear it?
It's kind of like the surround sound, like just kind of over the speaker, kind of just throughout the whole room. It doesn't sound like it's coming from any one direction.
Yeah, okay. I think Ramiel would first try to respond in his thoughts. And as he does so, obviously thinking, are you able to hear me like this or?
As you feel that presence with like piercing eyes on you, there's almost like a little chuckle you kind of hear very briefly, very airy. No, I cannot hear you like that. If you're trying to communicate telepathically. Something tells me, though, you haven't unlocked that power yet.
Hmm. Okay, but it is responding to his thoughts though, right?
No, just an outward observant observation.
Oh, okay, I'm understanding now. Sorry. This is also just me being slow.
This is just your character standing there trying to be slick, and there's just an awkward pause.
Yeah,
So he's
it
just kind of
really is. I
filling the
figured.
pause.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news or sharer of bad news, whichever one. But maybe I may have made it a tad bit irritated by waking up this individual, and now it's speaking.
What's speaking?
Now, as
I'm
you
assuming.
guys hear Ramiel say this, there is a moment here where that brief second that Ramiel had this conversation, you guys were not aware. You were still actively present in the time of just asking this creature what its name was and what it remembers. There was no brief pause of Ramiel having some kind of discussion with an ether. Almost like time stopped briefly for a few seconds during that midst conversation.
Yeah, that tracks.
Um, curious as to why waking this thing up would have brought its attention.
Whose attention?
Yeah, whose attention?
I assume. Remember the voice that we were talking about earlier?
Uh-huh.
The mysterious one that comes out of nowhere. That one.
Okay. And so
What did it say?
That's why we had to go and wake this individual up when he was sleeping.
well, I have to say, if this voice is taking exception to what we've done, which I think most of us can agree was a benevolent and generous action, then maybe this voice isn't our friend.
Are we ever going
Also
to
based,
consider it our friend?
I
think
don't
just
know.
based off vibes alone.
It's the voice in your head.
The creature in the pod begins to shake as it is cowering in there, and he kind of very shakily gets out. He he he's here. Uh, where when what where are we?
Can we start with who he is?
Yeah, who's he?
It was and we it was there. It was um we and as Ariana, you see this frail old man just slowly start to like cough and wheeze like he could keel over and die at any moment. Um, the shaken child is absolutely he's French. Uh, just looking like they're about to wet themselves. But this no-faced starry figure, it doesn't tremble, but it can't make out. You can't make any kind of facial expression for those of you who do not see a face. But there is some kind of like mental anguish that they are going through. Um, as they're trying to recall events and yet feel separated from when these events took place. As it
I
kind of
think
replies, the
Ramio.
experiment was going well.
The experiment?
It kind of pauses and stutters for a moment as it says, "Ah, yes, the weapon is ready, is prepped and ready."
What weapon?
And where is this weapon?
There's another brief pause before he says, "Oh no, it he's coming for us. We have to hide. We gotta
Who?
go."
I think he's stuck in a time loop.
Hmm. Is he like moving at all, or is he just saying we gotta go and just kind of standing there?
It's like his legs are too paralyzed in fear to move, but also anytime he does try to like in that moment of him saying like we have to go, like he's coming, you can see him trying to actively escape the pod. However, his brain seems to impair him and is tied to the pot itself through whatever that black fragment is in his head. And you'll see him like
Are
grab
we
at his
trying it?
eyes and his ears.
I kind of feel like maybe you should fry the black thing.
Let's just maybe be prepared that whatever, if I do that, that whatever has been speaking to us may not be too thrilled at that.
I think it's not going
Um,
to be thrilled no matter what we do.
I'm just
At this
saying
point.
prepare.
I know, I get it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Um, and Remio would approach this individual, and
Through this
I would like to.
mhm. While you're approaching through this like ripple of like lagging time where you see these like fragmented scenes appear before you, nothing is fluid anymore. These arms reach out and grab the side of your head, Ramiel, as he says, "Please, please don't choose the coward." And there's a strange pause before the visual lags once more, and he's back inside the pod, coiled up. You're you're gonna decide which one of me survives. Survives? What don't I? How?
Whoa, that's a lot of choices.
That's a lot. Oh my god.
Oh god. Sorry, Blue Jay was having a little bit of a panic attack there.
Oh, good. Yes.
Wait, do we see the hands and all that? Did we see all that?
Oh yeah, it's still in this weird fraggy
Okay.
like lagmented situation, but yeah, I mean everyone's watching. I mean, it was like a blink of an eye and his arms are retracted back inside as he's holding his own head.
Oh boy. Well, I will be definitely jolting the um black bit that's in the head.
Roll to attack.
Understood. Please tell me a
Lobotomizes him.
20. Oh my god. That was
Yeah.
a 14.
Okay. And roll for damage.
Hello?
Hello.
That's another 5. I'm consistent on the damage here.
Okay, so as you see him just absolutely convulse and you can see he wants to scream out in pain and agony as he's like clawing at his face from where you have shocked him. He kind of falls limp to the ground. And you see for a moment, like even behind you, Iron Jaw is just like kind of like bracing himself and like wincing a little at the sound that he had heard. Which is vastly different from what you guys may have heard. Uh, unless you're Ariana, and then it's just the sound of like a as this creature falls limp. Or in Ariana's case, in her case, it's just an old man falling into a bag of bones, I guess. But the creature on the ground lays still, for a moment, um, where the air becomes very thick and heavy. And as you guys may like turn to look at each other around the room itself and back toward this creature on the ground, you notice that the world seems a little less laggy. Um, but the creature on the ground doesn't seem to move.
I might
Can I
have
check for a
overdone it.
pulse? Can I check for a pulse?
The voice returns in the room, but all of you can hear it. Oh, I think you have returned this creature. to us in decent time. That's an idea. At least he'll be at rest.
I'm still gonna check for a pulse.
Okay. You absolutely can.
Do I need to roll something for that, or can I just feel?
I
What
mean,
the pulse
you
would
can
be?
just feel. I mean, he was more or less alive than he was when he was frozen, so it's a little easier to tell whether or not he's breathing or not. Um, he's not.
Oh god.
Now God, above board. Is this a dead or is this a if I heal, they come back? Just
He's not
curiosity
unconscious.
question.
He is just dead.
Cool. That's what I just wanted to know. Thank you for clarifying.
Oh.
No pulse means he is just dead.
What was the first thing that the voice said? I couldn't hear it. Sorry.
Before he passed away, was
Right. Yeah.
yeah, he said, "Please don't choose the coward."
Well,
Mm.
this was unfortunate and not my fault. I would just like to say.
Can I
Wha-
look at the? Is the black thing gone? The black thing that was on his head, or is it
Yes,
still there?
it is gone.
Okay.
Those of you who saw the child, although the body had been fallen to the ground and rendered deceased, the child did not. And those of you who saw that would have seen them instead fall limp or jump out of the pod and run out the door.
But for the rest of us, it's just a dead body still on the ground.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay. Is it just Eliora that saw it as a child?
I
Yes.
think Dahlia did too. Oh.
Dahlia saw it as the original alien life form that was inside.
Oh. Okay, I got people mixed up. That was my fault.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I thought that's what Booker saw. Okay.
I believe it was Booker and Eliora that saw it as a child.
That saw it. Okay. Booker, seeing the kid run out of the room, then we'll just go wait and then run after it.
Dahlia
Wait, where
will
is
take
he
off
going?
after Booker.
Okay.
Motherfucker!
Well, he saw something. We might as well all chase.
Everyone running out into the hall, Booker specifically trying to chase this small child. You run out into the hall just after it, and you look down the hall, and you do not see anyone.
Kid! It'll just kind of call out.
There will not be.
Hey, we're not
a
gonna hurt you anymore.
response. It's just the echoes of your
Anymore.
voice on the walls.
What are you doing? There's no one there.
The kid, he ran out this way. Well, they ran out this way.
There's not a kid.
I definitely saw a kid.
We're all seeing big lizards on the ceiling and kids running away and all sorts of other things. As long as we keep our wits about us, communicate clearly what we all have going on, we can get through this.
Elio,
Do you
back
want
me up. There was a kid.
Yeah, kid.
She doesn't even sound sure of herself. Why would you want
No,
me
she
to
definitely
believe
saw
that?
it. She definitely saw it. I know because the dungeon master told me. She
Could
definitely saw
not be a
it.
more perfect time to have come back.
I
Dungeon Master told me
definitely
so, so
saw
it has to be true.
kid.
So it has to be true.
If the dungeon
Um,
master told Booker and Booker told me, then I saw it.
mm.
Okay. So
I'm going back to the ship at this point.
Well, no, there's a child running around. Now we
There
can't
is
leave
not a
the child.
child. There's
Okay,
no
well,
child.
2 people saw a
There's
child. So that's more than one
clearly-
person.
are you sure it wasn't just me you saw?
You
My
didn't
point
run
No,
off
you were
into the
standing
other
next to us.
proven.
Yeah.
Well, I just got back. What do you mean?
I'm gonna go look for the kid.
Boy,
I
howdy.
That's a
Don't look
super
back in that
idea.
room where there's a dead body.
if
That's a
I
super
go look
idea.
back in the room, is there a body or is
Not
there's
for
nothing
you.
there
Nope.
for me? Okay.
Wait, did the sorry, I missed it. Did the guy we brought back to life die?
was electrically shocked
Halfway dead.
twice by Ramiel, once to consciousness and once to death.
Oh my god.
But a child version of you and me who saw the kid version of this person ran out of the room. So the kid is still alive, but the other
Okay.
versions are dead. Yeah.
Let's go find the child.
That is a stupid idea because there is not a child. We should just go back to the ship.
And how
Ramiel, we
stupid are
already-
you going to feel if there is a child and we left and it died?
That would
God.
be my
Let's
problem
stay
because I could
here.
not
Mhm.
care less.
When you say child, do you mean halfling child or normal child?
Halfling child.
Okay.
So
I
even
was say because if it was a
smaller
normal
than
sized child
us.
and halflings chasing after it, it'd look hilarious. Sorry.
It would look really funny.
Ramiel, are you really willing to let a kid die on this ship?
Yes. Shall we
Really?
go?
Nox,
Can I
are
roll an
you
insight
following
check?
or are you looking back into the room?
I'm out. I'm in the doorway. I'm looking outside the room, but I'm in the room still.
If you were to look back into the room when the idea of there is a dead body in there, when that's brought up, you notice something even worse. There is no pod. There's no destroyed pod. It was never opened. It just was never there. Subtle rearrangements of the room itself are like you can feel it. You can't quite place it unless you're like actually trying to look for it. But the room is slightly altered for you. As you hear the voice once again fill the room in the hall. Correction complete. Residual matter detected.
I'm gonna radio everybody and say, "Hey, guys, where the hell is the pod?"
What do you mean? It was sort of located central cluster of devices around it, flickering screen.
Yeah. Where is it now?
What do you mean? Where is it now?
It's not here.
Uh, she
Wait, I have
Dahlia
an idea.
go flat against her head as her teeth just like strain, and she glances to Booker. Are we going after a child, or are we? Oh, there's a missing pod apparently as well. What's next?
It wouldn't
So
be smart to split up into pod team and child team, would it?
Child team.
Child team.
Raise my hand.
So
If there's a child running, pursue it. I'm on your tail.
s-
I'm not being stuck with them again. I'm going with you guys. Ariana can be with them.
You're more interested in rescuing a child than searching for a missing
No,
pod?
I'm more interested in saying I told you so when we find no child.
I think Ramiel's more interested in our company than their company, to be honest.
Cooler.
So,
I'm just here with the old man.
guys, I think I'm starting to piece together things.
When Val looks
you got?
back, is there still a body?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Because he'll look back now that Noct says something about the pod being gone. Okay, that's confusing.
And what are you puzzling together? What
So
pieces do you have?
the security officer was outside the room, came inside, saw something different.
Mm-hmm.
I was going outside, looked back, saw something different. Are the rooms changing or are minds changing?
Or is
Booker.
reality changing?
Booker walks back into the room. Does anything change?
No.
He steps back out of the room and he steps back into the room. Does anything change?
No.
Stay
Do it again,
outside
do it
the
again,
room.
do it
Does
I
anything change?
I think your hypothesis is not correct. Sorry, not.
Dude,
Are you
there's
pursuing a
something
fleeing
going on.
child or not?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
waiting
go.
for this whole chase
I'm going to go
scene.
chase the child. You guys can search the room if you'd like. Then I'm gonna head in just in a general direction where I saw the child running.
He's going to get himself killed. We all know that,
Dahlia
right?
keeps pace behind Booker with her pistol drawn.
As you guys are running down the hall, let's see. Roll me perception checks as you actively look for this child.
Perception.
I will help because I never saw this child. And so we'll just sort of helpfully encourage Booker and keep him on task like I did to shout, "Are you fucking around or looking for the child?"
Love that.
It's the ADHD. Oh, I got a 6 and a 3.
Since I am part of this group, can I also make a perception check?
I
Sure.
got 13.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, cool.
I got an 18.
Is anyone else chasing? Oh, buddy, this is
Do any of
just
my
the start.
dipshit brothers chase?
Who's with me right now?
It looks like the brothers are still behind. As
We
You
get to
kinda
veto whether Aaron goes or not. Does Aaron go?
Probably not.
I was like, I
You have
feel like
control of your
Aaron
own
probably
actions.
wouldn't.
I feel like he'd stay with you guys.
There's something
Good
going
answer.
on with these rooms.
Yeah,
I
Iron Jaw would be trying to
swear.
actively like reason with Aaron to like, you need to gather your people. We need to get out of here.
Hmm. So, did the room change only for me?
Yeah.
Room changed only for me, and I heard the voice.
I mean, everyone heard the voice then.
Oh, everyone heard the voice that time?
Right.
Okay. I don't like things I don't understand.
This is a complicated
Biz,
one.
I, 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 I want you to know I like puzzles a lot, and I like solving puzzles. So I am currently scratching my head trying to figure this out.
No, this is good. It keeps your guys' reactions genuine. Those of you actively running down the hall after this child, um, I'd like to feel
Quote
like Booker,
unquote child.
right? Quote unquote child. Booker is all over the place. He is absolutely concerned for the child's safety, as well as, I mean, let's be honest, everyone's a little slightly frazzled about this whole situation. Um, kind of mindlessly like searching down every hall. Eliora and Ramiel. At the end of the hall, you see a brief, very faint silhouette of a tall, slender figure, humanoid,
Slenderman.
as these lights kind of down the hall begin to centrifuge into this shape. And you can't quite make out what the face is or the body, just you hear the voice as it echoes down the hall towards you. You acted decisively. That version would have destabilized 7 downstream outcomes. You saved more lives than you ended.
Whatever we're chasing, it is not a child. I think we should turn around.
Do you guys stop running or do you continue running toward it?
Ramiel's definitely, after all that stuff, has pretty much just stopped.
I don't hear this, right?
Everyone can hear it down the hall. It like echoes towards you down the hall.
I think Booker will slow and then he'll look back at Ramiel and say, if there's a chance it's a child, I can't. And he'll turn back around and keep running.
You are so stupid.
Dahlia stays with Booker.
Oh my god.
As you guys begin to start running again, you hear, however, and the lights all begin to like flicker and dim for just a fraction of a second, where the voice is very loud in your ears. You were not authorized.
Not authorized. Who's not authorized?
Authorized
All of us?
to what?
Well, that's for you guys to figure out. For a split second down the hall, you see, as you approach down to the end of this hall where that figure was, you make it to the end. Booker and Dahlia, as this figure is, there's nothing there. There's nobody standing there when you reach the end of it. And as you look down left and right down those two lanes of this conjoined hall, for a split second, you swear you could have seen the younger child running past down the left side hall. And there is a weird, like, almost like a sizzling of a light that echoes their silhouette, and it flashes for a brief moment before that child disappears.
I'm just gonna run to where the kid last was.
Did I see it this time as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm right at Booker's tail.
The voice returns in the direction of you two, and you hear you interfered with a sealed correction. And now you are variables.
Is that your whole threat?
You demonstrated capacity. You chose annihilation over containment. You succeeded.
Booker is just gonna roll his eyes and call out to the kid.
You don't get a response. However, for those of you who are still back by the cryostasis room, maybe out in the hall now, I guess at this time, as you guys are trying to figure out what you should be doing, you do hear the sound of like a bipedal individual footsteps down coming from behind you down the hall.
Can we see what it is?
Nope. There's no silhouette. There's nothing. It's just the sound of footsteps slowly approaching.
How far would you say it is?
It sounds like they're walking very slowly from the staircase.
The staircase. Okay. Well, hold our ground or run. I'm radioing that in too, by the way. Hey guys, we're hearing footsteps over here.
You see anything?
Well,
Not yet.
Eliora, did you stop and stay with Ramiel, or did you continue following?
I continued following.
oh boy, I'm alone.
Yup.
Ramiel, the sounds of scraping overhead in the ceiling begins to. It's a slow, long, single sound of scraping, like just coming from down the hall, from whence you came.
okay. Yeah. Ramiel's also gonna just stop walking. Because my option is go towards the scraping sound or follow the three adventurers towards the imaginary child that doesn't exist. okay. And I can't. I'm assuming I can't. I'm hearing the sound because you said it's in the ceiling, right?
It sounds like it's in the ceiling, yeah.
I was like, yeah, it sounds like it's in the ceiling. Are there any vents overhead of me?
No, it's the corridors are very narrow, very metallic. Like it sounds like a singular blade just being scraped along, like the tip of it scraped along the metal.
Yeah, no, I get the Freddy Krueger reference here. Um,
I was thinking Silent Hill myself.
oh, is that what you're thinking? I just think of like
I'm
Freddy
thinking
dragging
Dead
the nails.
Space.
I was thinking Pyramid Head, you know, the giant ass sword he drags around.
Mm.
Um,
I like the variation there and what we all thought, though. That's fun.
Can we just go back to the gurney outlook.
What was it that you said, Claude? I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit on my end.
I just said, should we just go back to the journey outlook of moving him? Throw him on the gurney, wheel him around.
I think he's just kind
The
of a
dead
dead
body?
body, but for some people, he's not a dead body.
I'm gonna say for the rest of us, he died, but Booker and I believe was it Eliora? They saw a halfling child, kinda. I think it was,
Yes.
and the child lived and ran away, and they didn't see a body drop. So
Okay.
They kind of saw him get
Yeah.
zapped out of existence.
When you say zapped, did we see like where, like, did he just vanish, or did the kid just vanish, or did something hit him, or?
Nothing hit him. It was just like the silhouette of the child running. You saw like a crackle and glow as it outlined the silhouette. And as it kind of like crackled and sparked, the child just slowly vanished, like out of like from bottom to top.
Ramiel will decide to head back in the direction of the group that ran after the mysterious child because I'm not heading in the direction of the scraping sound.
Honestly, in that GIF that you just posted about, that's about right. For what you guys are visually experiencing.
does Ramiel communicate that there was scratching near them too, or no?
He probably will once he finally catches up with the first group, and that's using that as the very obvious excuse as to why he didn't go back to the ship. That other people may interpret him as caring, but it's not that at all.
It's a more like, hi, I don't want to be alone.
Yeah. If I'm dying, everyone's coming with me, kind of thing.
Projected throughout so
Wow.
everyone can hear.
Your species kind of guarantees that one for us.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
The fucking walking nuke.
Well, we don't know that. I mean, they don't know that.
Well, yeah. None of our characters know that.
That's relative. I don't even think they know that yet.
Yet.
Well, I mean, anything can happen. We're experiencing temporal loop and reality slip. At this point, we don't even know where we are or when we are
Or who we are.
or who we are.
Or why we are.
Precisely.
Well, that's a question everybody has as to why. Damn.
There is a crackle from your comms bracelet, and you can hear what sounds like echo. And she says, it sounds like her and the captain are almost like arguing, but the captain at this point is almost like they sound like they're in like almost like a frantic state. Not necessarily like panicking, but in a more trying to be the captain and making an executive call while Echo is trying to explain to the best of their ability. As you hear, Captain, I'm telling you, it's not just a weapon, it's a custodian of sorts. No, more a failsafe. Uh, it seems to be tagged to the Arcani Concord, but that's not ownership. That's more containment. And as the signal cuts out briefly, um, but just before you would have heard the captain say something along the lines of, "Then what are we doing here? What is it doing here? Why would they leave it here?" And then that's when it cuts out. As it cuts back in briefly, there is a. It belongs to the Timeline Project. It was experiencing some inconsistencies, and I suppose that's why they kept it. And then it was cut once again. The comms bracelet is actively throwing static at you as it's trying to recoup the connection between all of the bracelets evenly. But as the frequency clears for just a second, you can kind of hear Captain Zara come through. Crew, if you can hear me, listen to me. That thing isn't hunting randomly. It was deployed to erase outcomes of some kind, and someone I think just reactivated the claim. There seems to be, and it cuts for a moment again. We're not the only ones who know, and it cuts again. The last thing you hear is the captain shout, "Get out." But that's when things get really fun.
That's sounds like our cue to
Sounds
leave,
like
everybody.
We need to leave now.
Yep,
All agreement?
all agreed.
Yep.
Uh, for Ariana, since you're here with the boys, you might notice there's at least a shared glance between them when the Concord comes up.
We can discuss it later. Right now, we leave.
Booker looks to Dahlia, who's the only person that was like really following him, looking for the kid, trying to gauge her reaction about leaving.
The child evaporated. I think we're seeing things, or something about what's going on is not right. I think we should depart. She,
Booker
as
very
she's like speaking
yeah.
this, it is a very intentional, like locked eye contact. She kneels down and like makes close eye contact with you. It is very much a I am speaking this aloud so that we can both hear it and understand it and try to internalize it so that we can leave and not be lured further into the depths of this complex by specters or illusions or whatever else and try to arouse us both out of here.
Booker doesn't say anything, but he like very like solemnly sort of nods and just begins walking back in the direction of the rest of the people.
She
Rest of
will break into a healthy jog and grab his hand as she goes past to get them going back to everyone together at a pace greater than a walk. Just kind of seizes you along. Can't pull you. If you're offering any resistance to this, with her
No,
7
no, he's
strength,
not.
she makes no progress. But yeah.
No, he'll run if everyone else starts to run. He'll run.
Ramiel
If the
and Eliora, do you guys turn back as well once you see them coming back down the hall?
yeah.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
a heads up, there is some scraping down there. Just
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
so we.
Run past.
Run,
You're the ones
run
that
past
dragged
them.
us
Don't look.
deeper into this.
Yeah,
Just keep running.
really blame some people for having humanity.
Yes. Be selfish.
Today's lesson with Ramiel is be selfish. Stop. Get some help. Live for yourself. Living is good. Can't do it if you're dead.
Kind of fucking sucks.
Back
Got to
with
have a
us in the
life worth
room.
living to justify that life.
Did all the bodies
Exactly.
disappear?
Yes, for anyone who looks back in the room, the bodies are no longer there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, it's time to rapidly leave.
Those of you who
That
are
last
leaving
stairwell?
the cryostasis room and continuing down the hall toward the rest of the party who are actively making their way back to you, the voice everyone can hear. Ownership disputed. Pursuit vectors confirmed. Correction window narrowing.
The hell does that
The-
even mean?
The voice focuses in on Aaron, and you guys, those of you who are close to him can hear this. Those of you who are further away, it's going to be harder to make out. You were never the mistake. Let us confirm that. And if you turn back to check on Aaron, who briefly pauses while he's walking, doesn't fully stop, you see a silhouette take form behind him in a full manifestation.
Can I shoot it?
You could try.
Hell yeah.
Might as well.
I love this.
So that we
Amazing,
can
amazing
at least try to get it
instinct.
away from him. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah. I say that questioningly, but it should definitely hit. I don't think DC
Val will
is
be holding an action to
that.
see if there's any aggression from this thing.
I did everything right except for open character sheet that I had. And on this tiny screen, they have changed how I view things, and it's making it difficult to find them. There we go. Great whack. My homebrew collection only gets bigger, and it makes things very difficult to find.
This is why God is having to check if a 23 hit.
Yes, 23 will hit. You can roll for damage.
That is 8. I believe, yeah, 8 piercing.
Alrighty. And with that, I will show you what he looks like. And I want everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, God,
Oh,
Yes.
can I get an advantage on the initiative since I was waiting for the aggression to start?
We'll say it only makes sense that I shot first since I have alert.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
have to
kind
give
of.
it. It's fine.
I mean,
That
Not necessarily, just because I mean, I think at this point everyone was anticipating something to happen.
That's fair.
Where do I roll
I just figured I'd ask.
So to roll
Where do you roll
initiative,
initiative?
you should
Yeah.
just be able to click it on your character sheet
Uh,
underneath your
it should.
proficiency bonus.
I don't see it though.
Right next to your armor
That's a
class.
natural 1 for a total of 2, Dungeon Master.
Oh,
Fantastic.
God damn it,
That's a
Morgan.
nat 20 for a 27.
I got a 19 plus 1, so I got 20.
I got a 16.
I got a 9.
I have
That's
plus
okay. I'm
7
right
for my
behind you with an 8,
initiative.
I think.
I have a plus 7 in goddamn initiative. This is
Well, I
How do
rolled
you
bullshit.
have a plus 7?
I have a
I'm
plus
very
7 in my
alert.
initiative.
The alert
Both
feature
very
for plus
alert.
5 on initiative rolls.
And I definitely probably didn't need the nat 20 I just got either. But I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like definitely not necessary. um, I mean, it's fun because you have a choice of whether or not you want to stay at the top or move or switch with somebody else since you have the alert feat.
Put Talia at top.
Switch with me, switch with me.
Oh God, what? Whose side are you on?
Yeah.
I think you know.
Part of me feels like Ramiel is a double agent a little bit.
What? No.
Who would play a double agent in a game like this?
Come on,
Yeah,
Well,
who?
That'd be
That's not
crazy.
fun.
get that
If it was gonna be
craziness out of
anyone,
here.
it
That's
would
crazy
probably
fun.
be.
Sorry, my loud outcry was due to the fact that I was playing a draconic spy for the enemy in the last campaign.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
No, 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 no,
amazing.
no. They were a kind and trustworthy
They
individual. I
were
don't
very
care what you
kind and
say.
trustworthy individual. I trusted
That's
Wolfa with my
amazing.
whole life. Literally. So yeah,
Uh,
about Dahlia going first in the
I will
initiative.
leave myself up there.
Ah, come on. Have a little fun.
Gives me time to reload if I need to.
Okay, and I need Val and Eliora. What is your dexterity?
19.
12.
Okay. Oh, I was like, why do I know how to word book right? Read words.
Word hard.
Correct.
Word hard. Did anyone roll for Aaron? Just question mark?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my brain was not present at that.
It's the last roll on the board there.
No education.
And I might have missed it, but it seemed like this thing had a particular target it was like acknowledging, looking towards when it said it was uh when it popped up like ready to delete someone.
Not in particular, no.
Okay.
So the way this individual would have been walking up, curiously enough, with the same kind of just subtle footsteps that Nox was hearing earlier. Sometimes I really fucking hate my handwriting because I can't read it half the time. But yeah, so as this creature is approaching, very slowly, you see them kind of walk up very casually. I'm going to show you a quick picture here. I just have to find out what I did with it.
You put it in your safe pocket for safekeeping.
Exactly. See, I think about things sometimes.
But what happens when your safe pocket is too safe?
That's called me forgetting what I set passwords to.
I wish I was any of my characters. I would flirt with someone right now.
Why?
I mean,
Whoa.
it just got
No
shot,
reason.
so
No reason. Just feeling the vibes.
Absolutely. Nothing to do with the image
Into
provided.
battle.
Oh.
How you end battle? Hello.
got zero hesitation shot.
Who is
Unfortunately,
that?
Val is probably one of the closest I have to asexual, so
My God. I don't know who that is, but I'm in love.
It's the guy that Ariana just shot.
You shot it?
Yes.
Good.
Like, that's my husband.
Y'all lose your minds over some white boy created by AI.
Yeah.
I don't know what the big deal is. I'm sorry.
hey, hold on. I don't discriminate by gender.
I don't know what you're
I-
saying, but that is not a white boy. I refuse to believe that's a white boy.
This person with blue eyes and dark hair and
I
lack
ain't never seen a
of.
white boy look like that. Let me just say
That's
that right
because
now.
he was created by an amalgamation of 50,000 other faces all squished together.
Okay, I read all the manga and shit. That's Korean right there. You can't tell me
Sure.
otherwise.
Sure. Let me
He
rephrase.
definitely is
Y'all
in
are
a
losing
K-pop
your mind
group.
over some conventionally attractive, pale-skinned AI figure.
I was just gonna say he was
Yeah.
kind of vanilla, personally.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
For
that
I
this
mainly am just
campaign,
digging the vibes with the suit.
Mm,
yeah, the campaign mixed with just fantasy in general, he's pretty vanilla.
And we were just around a bunch of crystal people. This
Y'all
dude
say
was
that as
like a
if
normal
vanilla's
dude.
bad. Damn. It's my favorite
I
ice cream. Fuck you.
I don't say that as if that's a bad thing. If anything, it's just very unassuming.
I just prefer mint chocolate chip, you know.
That's the beauty of
Little
vanilla.
flavor
You can
you
add
can.
whatever the fuck you want to it.
This is true. We don't know what he's like.
he could be very caring.
How about we
Don't
get the
matter
picture of
now.
this guy, huh?
Kind.
He looks
He's
He's about to be
corruptible.
dead.
Yeah, yeah.
He's,
Oh, that's
y'all, he's narrowing his intercept vectors. He's not very caring.
He's about to eliminate us. We gotta eliminate
maybe
him first.
he's just smoldering for the picture.
Don't use
Elior, you
chloroform.
can't
What
fix
do
him.
you think smoldering means?
I could fix him.
You can't fix him.
Yeah, by adding a couple extra
Fix
blaster holes.
him.
Well, as a medic,
Daily
you'll have a chance
bruises.
which is filled with holes.
is up, which means
And I get that feeling that that pistol that Dahlia gave me is in no way, shape, or form a quiet pistol.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
I mean, it's not as loud as a gunpowder firearm, but it is definitely giving off an electrical discharge. Like every single shot that you fire is a self-contained battery with a tip that the gun sparks, ignites, and shoots off. So there is definitely a zap and then a whoosh.
A whoosh.
can't
Followed
forget
by
the
a
whoosh.
This time
Wow.
followed by whatever god awful noise it makes when it hits.
I'm guessing a sort of thipk.
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
is
maybe
gonna
a
go
thump.
through him.
That's a good sound.
Thanks.
Damn it.
all right. Well, now that our initiative has been rolled, well, that's where the fun part comes because we're actually gonna stop there, so we have plenty of time for combat next week.
Oh my god.
And or rizzing. I'm not gonna deny you
Oh,
anything that you would like to do.
hell yeah.
I'm gonna
Certain
keep
members of
shooting
the
it.
party, I think, will deny the rizzing. Yeah.
It sounds
Yep.
like
As
it.
much
Persuasion?
as much as I as a player would like the rizzing, Val's gonna try to kill this fucker.
I'm putting him right with this.
Persuasion is a whole -1, guys. So
Oh, perfect.
You're gonna do great. Yeah. Keep him
there's
distracted with your
going to be a
Riz.
wedding at the end of this campaign.
For sure. Especially your characters. If you Riz this man up while the rest of us kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, get him ready for the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eliora, can you step out real quick? You know, you can't see him while he prepares.
Oh,
He
that's
can't
right.
see the bride before he
Yeah, yeah.
gets married. It's bad luck for the marriage.
We'll get him ready for you.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
I really didn't like that phrasing, but sure.
No,
Yeah, I ain't
everything's
gonna lie. All I
fine.
heard was narrowing intercept vectors, and let's double check and make sure you weren't the mistake. And my brain went, shoot it now.
Yeah.
That's a valid
I
reaction.
hear that. I was lost in his eyes.
Like coming back down
The
the
only
hall, that's all you
reason
see.
the only reason Val hesitated is because of the reference to the Concorde. So
I was given free will and a gun.
Sometimes that's all you need.
And a very specific set of skills.
I heard a very visceral let's not promote that from down the hall.
I'm very happy I get to try out the weapon you gave. That'll be fun.
Yeah, there's so many cool things now that we get to try out that we've garnered since last combat. And nothing can
also
go
means
wrong.
Since Dondi's bitch ass isn't here, since Aaron's not here, he gets to try it out too next combat. Well, next
Yeah.
session.
Starting to think I should have gave Dahlia the dagger back.
You're fine. I've got another.
Dahlia's got a super cool friend who can just appear out of nowhere.
She
Well,
appears
hold
from
on.
somewhere. I just haven't showed you where.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's
Hey,
not
yo.
like they just show up out of nowhere.
It
So
doesn't
that
I need
exist
to
in my
see.
mind. So
You either need to see the Sentai Ranger like transformation or the Magical Girl transformation. I don't care which. I need to see one of them though.
Well, this is the first time that Dahlia is in danger, so maybe you will.
Huzzah!
Unless there's someplace I can duck behind and then emerge from later.
Y'all are running down a hallway with a bunch of doors. Unfortunately, there's probably one.
it's just subjective
Booker
on if we
might
want
get
to
to see.
disappear into a doorway.
Never mind that. It's not important.
she's gonna Supergirl twirl to her costume.
Magical girl transformation.
I want to see like full Sailor Moon shit.
Like a silhouette of Dahlia's naked body and then ribbons of light entwining it to turn into Aquamarine.
Absolutely.
You know, I honestly didn't think about that part, but now I'm more for it. Let's go.
That must be some pretty impressive ribbons of light to make her 14 inches taller.
I mean, it works for She-Ra.
Yeah, that's true. She-Ra's not
True.
that tall.
Ooh, I get to absorb little Orbeez during this fight too. Hooray!
What?
Huh?
Orbeez? Sorry?
He's Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Waka 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 waka.
In between reloading, I can be stabbing.
I just do stabbing. I suppose I could technically throw a knife, but it doesn't have a return feature where it just teleports back, so probably not going to do that.
Yeah, don't want to lose those 2 whole credits.
What do you have there? A knife.
No. Yeah, this will be very, very fun and exciting. This is a little more than the trivial excursion on the ship with the bot, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm hoping God didn't bait me into that shot knowing what I would do.
No. Everything's fine.
I'm just
My-
worried on the fact that the others heard a scraping noise, or at least Remiel did. And that was
That's
far
fine.
from us.
We have been
Tackled
hearing
the van
scraping
or-
noises, to be honest, though. Yeah.
True.
For all we know, that
So
could
what
be
the fuck
this
is
thing.
that? Because I don't think that's this thing
Yeah.
in front of us.
Hmm.
That could be the
Uh-oh.
other thing.
Do y'all not think that whatever's happening to us could be playing with our minds in lots of different ways, and that this
Oh, it
is
absolutely
just as much
could.
of a projection as the child was?
Or more worrying,
feel
it could be
like-
playing with fucking reality itself. So
That's what I think we're just all seeing different like realities, different times, or something like that.
that's what it feels like, considering the readings from the ship on this fucking structure and how it could follow us without moving. Like, what the fuck?
The
Ooh, where
halfling
is
child.
it?
What did it look like? Did it look like what did the child look like? Did it look familiar in any way, or not?
Not necessarily familiar, no. It definitely looked lost. Like it did not belong in a high-tech facility like this at all.
Right.
When it ran though, I mean, it kind of looked like it was searching for something, but I mean, presumably an exit, but you can't really tell what it was looking for necessarily. And when it vanished, it wasn't necessarily like, oh, hey, I found the exit, I'm cool now. It was more just like almost
I
like
didn't get that vibe.
yeah, it was very like erratic. Like they weren't screaming in pain when it happened, but it was very abrupt.
It was a quick death.
It might not have been a death though. Could have been anything. Who knows? Everything's fine. No one's died yet.
Anything could go wrong.
God, it all went wrong.
Nothing can ever go wrong.
I
This is
will
a good
have
team.
a battle map for us to work with going into combat next week. So it'll be a little bit easier notating where everybody is in relation to the
Oh, God.
individual here with us.
Are we going to have a hallway fight? Those are tight quarters and fun.
I believe last time we had a hallway fight, it was with a Cerberus, and it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
No.
Those were great. I like tight quarter
Mhm.
fights.
I think it was
Fun.
great.
I especially like them when I almost get somebody to safety and then someone else throws the danger at us.
That was so funny. Running in to risk your life just to have it thrown further closer to you. Okay. What if I just yeet it down the hall? The linear hall where your friends are at the other end? Absolutely. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do. I'm not gonna say that's a great idea, but you can do whatever you want to do. I was just trying to get him
Val
away
needs to
from me.
invest in
From
more strength
who?
points. I need to invest in more strength for Val just so I can throw people out of the way instead of trying to drag them away.
Figure out how your body works as a friggin' Kirby and suck him up.
I don't think that'd be comfortable for the other party.
I don't think that'd be comfortable for
As
anyone.
long as you get consent first before you
That's-
suck people.
Yeah, that might be what is necessary.
There's so much I want to say to that, but I'll behave.
I'm gonna head to bed.
Consent before suck. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nope. Perfect statement.
All right, Cloud. Have a great night. For the rest of you
Good night,
guys as
goodbye.
well.
Good night.
Good night.
This will be very, very
night,
fun
guys.
going into next week.
Yippee. Yay. Bye, y'all. See y'all next week.
Give me-
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Bye. Good night. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.